that time again.
What time
It
is that?
is our 2 cents. Our 2 cents.
I gotta hold on.
Our 2 cents. Our 2 cents. Our 2 cents. Am I the asshole for leaving my partner at home because his OCD made me late to a dinner party at a restaurant? My partner has OCD that has been progressively worsening over the past year. Before we leave the house, he has a routine of doing physical and mental checks, and these checks have been taking longer and longer. It's become such a problem that we're running late to almost everything. I've gently encouraged him to seek professional help, but he refuses and insists he can manage on his own. 2 weeks ago, we were invited to a dinner party at a restaurant hosted by my boss. I was recently promoted, and this was an important opportunity to celebrate and make a good impression. Knowing how long his checks take, I asked him to start getting ready 2 hours before we needed to leave.
Okay.
Even with the extra time, his check still took 30 minutes, and we were running late. I was panicking about showing up late to such an important event, so I told him that I couldn't wait any longer and I left without him. I ended up being 5 minutes late and told my coworkers that traffic was bad. No one seemed to care, but my partner is still mad at me 2 weeks later. He says that I was being insensitive and should have waited for him, but I feel like I couldn't risk being even later than I was for something so significant to my career. I don't want to be unsupportive, but his OCD has been affecting both of us, and he refuses to get help. Am I the asshole for leaving him at home?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
And this is why I say that.
tell me.
I say you're the asshole because he's gonna look at this as you chose your career and your place of employment over me, and you know that he has the OCD and that he has these checklists, and he probably made a good effort to try to be done with that stuff for you,
Mhm.
and so he probably feels like I made the attempt. I got started getting ready when you wanted me to, and because when it's OCD, they can't control it.
Yeah.
Right? So you understand what OCD is, and you knew he couldn't control it, even though he made the effort to try to be ready so you guys leave on time, and you still left him anyway,
Uh-huh.
right? So now it's like it's gonna it could possibly put him in the mindset of, even when I tried to adjust what I do to try to make to fit her time slots or her patterns or whatever, it still isn't enough, and now she chose this over me because I wanted to be part of this event too. I know you disagree with me,
Absolutely disagree.
which is funny
I
because I'm
absolutely-
always waiting on you.
I absolutely let me tell you why I disagree. For one, she's basically has said that she's already had conversations with him
Mhm.
about getting help.
Mhm.
So we know that he has a condition.
Mhm.
Okay. The condition is now causing an issue in both of our lives. Your
Okay.
condition is affecting
Don't point at me.
your condition is affecting our life because it's affecting me. Okay. You told me that you can manage your condition.
And he is.
Okay, to the best that he can. But there's other tools that are probably
Okay.
available to him that he refused to go get to make his life more efficient and to ease the burden off of their relationship.
That's like being
Lord,
mad.
I wasn't done. Okay, but he refuses to because he said that he can manage. Okay, she was doing what she thought was right by giving him ample time, what she thought, for him to do his checks.
Mhm.
So she was being considerate of his time. She was being considerate of his condition, right? This isn't the first time. He knew that tonight was an important night. She was recently promoted on her job. This dinner meant a lot to her. This dinner is also an additional opportunity. This dinner has a significance to her career.
Mhm.
Okay. So to ensure that the night went smoothly, she said to herself, I'm going to give him a 2-hour head start. That should be enough time for him to shower, get his suit on, do his check, whatever else. If the check went over longer, that's 2 hours for him to have more than enough time. He should have understood how important it was because I'm also sure that she probably told him, look, tonight's dinner is really important. We have to leave here on time. This is my career. I was recently promoted. There's significance to this dinner. I can't be late. Right? All of that happened prior
To her leaving.
to her leaving. Okay, hold on.
I saw the setup.
Right. All this happened prior to her leaving.
Mhm.
So when she says, like, oh, I have to leave because I don't want to be any later than I am, First of all, the dinner is also a celebration of her. She's
Okay.
been promoted, right?
Okay.
How you gonna start off and you can't even make it to a dinner on time, and the dinner is in your honor? You're the person of
She
honor.
didn't say that. She just said she had recently been promoted.
Okay, well, we know that the dinner had something to do with that. In any case, the dinner was significant to her. It was important to her. She thought she was doing her due diligence by giving him ample time to do what he needed to do, which also means she was considering him.
Mm.
He wasn't considering her,
You know that.
not by saying that he probably intentionally wasn't considering her. He did at the best that he could, but because his condition didn't allow him to consider her in the capacity that
Mhm.
she needed for the support of him being on time so that they could get to the event on time,
Mhm.
she was not wrong. She was not
Okay.
the asshole.
All right.
Now, when you make the comment, he could feel like she chose her career over him, I think that's a really big stretch.
Is it?
I do.
Okay.
Because here's the thing, it's like she has been supportive. She's been supportive even just in the note when she gave him the 2 hours. That's being supportive.
Okay.
That's being supportive, giving him ample time, even though this is an event that's really important to her. But when she also keeps coming to him and saying, hey, I understand you have this condition. I'm not faulting you for the condition, but what I'm saying is let's be a little bit more responsible and let's get you some additional help. You think that you're managing it and you have done all that you can up until this point, but I'm coming to you now and I'm telling you that your condition is causing an issue with our relationship, and I don't want this to get further out of control with also you feeling like I'm choosing something over you when it's your condition that could potentially be holding you back. So
Okay.
let's get you some help, because even though you probably think you're managing, I'm sure there's other tools out there that you probably never even thought of. You're thinking you thought of everything, but you probably haven't. So let's just go check it out. But you refusing to check it out, you're not putting in the effort.
Okay. I have no rebuttal.
You have no rebuttal.
No rebuttal.
I didn't say a rebuttal, but what do you think about that?
I hear what you say, but when I hear her talk about how her husband and I picture Sheldon.
What do you mean?
Sheldon and his quirks.
Oh, okay.